Who is the Holy God?
The Holy Ghost is God, the third person of this Trinity. From whom does the Holy Ghost proceeds?
The Holy Ghost proceeds from the Father and the Son.
Is the Holy Ghost equal to the Father and the Son?
The Holy Ghost is equal to the Father and Son because He is God.
What does the Holy Ghost do for salvation of mankind?
The Holy Ghost dwells in the Church, is the source of its life and sacrifices of souls through the gift of grace.
What is grace?
Grace is a supernatural gift of God on us through the merit of Jesus for our salvation.
How many kinds of grace are there?
There are two kinds of grace, the sanctifying grace and the actual grace. What is sanctifying grace? Sanctifying grace is that grace which confers on our soul in our life that is a sharing in the life of God. What are the chief effects of sanctifying grace? There are four effects of sanctifying grace. Number 1, it makes us holy and pleasing to God. Number 2, it makes us adopted as children of God.
Number 3, it gave us temple of Holy Ghost. And number 4, it gave us the night of heaven. What is actual grace?
Actual grace is a help of God which enlightens our mind, strengthens our will to do and to avoid evil. Who is the Holy Ghost?
The Holy Ghost is God, the third person of the Blessed Trinity.
Can we resist the grace of God?
We can resist the grace of God, for our will is free and God does not force us to accept His grace.
What are the principal ways of obtaining grace?
The principal ways of obtaining grace are prayers and sacraments, especially the Holy Eucharist.
Sanctifying grace necessary for salvation.
Sanctifying grace is necessary for salvation because it is the supernatural life which alone enables us to attain the supernatural happens of heaven.